So point to the sticker and raise your hand and say guilty.
Guilty.
And what went through your head when you put that sticker where you did?
So like I looked at all these boxes and I'm like, I don't fit in any of these boxes. Like, and why should I? Because like, I mean, a lot of people call me like an anarcho-capitalist or a libertarian, but it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, all these words mean different things to different people. So if I put myself in any box, then anyone is going to come to me, oh, well, you believe in this because you're in that box. And it's like, no, that's wrong. Maybe that's your definition of what that is, but no, I'm not. And other is like, I don't know, it's box too, right?
And tell us about your hat.
Taxation is theft. People need to know. I think one of the things I started doing when I was wearing this hat was a lot of people were afraid to say anything against the IRS, right? Like I would talk to people about how the income tax is a scam, and they're like, "Shh, you're not supposed to talk about the IRS. You're not, because like they're monitoring the phone lines. And not even conspiracy-minded people, like normal people would just be like, they have this feeling inside them like you're not supposed to talk about it. So I'm just like, look, I'm running around, I'm not paying taxes, I don't have a driver's license, and I'm not in jail, right? So, like, obviously a lot of the fear that everybody has about just thinking or saying something against what the government is doing is just fear, and it's an unfounded fear. It's a phobia.
And what, if any of these boxes, do those people rub you the wrong way? Do you have a bone to pick with any of these boxes?
Yeah, so I think a lot of these boxes, there's stuff that I disagree with people, but like even the stuff that like most people think is like the opposite of me and I should like completely disagree with, I look at those people and I'm like, look, they're just people. Most of them they just want to, like, even if they like, I don't know, socialist, communist, a lot of people, they just want to live their lives free. They want to not be burdened by things. And like we have a different understanding of what that means and how we want to live our lives. But at the end of the day, most people who want to oppress somebody else, it's because they have already been convinced to believe the only way for them to be free, whether it's free from being able to do what they want to do or being financially free and being able to live their life and access, things that they can't afford. That's what people want, and they've been told the only way for you to get that is to oppress that person over there. And they get that idea usually from politicians who want the power, and they can only get the power if they have a group of people behind them willing to support them oppressing other people. So ultimately, I think all the people in all these groups, and maybe even some of the groups that aren't mentioned here, they're at the end of the day, they're just people. They just want to live their lives and be happy and spend time with their friends and family.
And do you think conferences like these, where all these people come together, do you think it moves us in the right direction, or does it divide us further because we're identifying ourselves as different categories?
I guess I'm kind of neutral on that. I mean, I guess that's why I'm here, to help kind of bring light to that. I think there's definitely people who show up to these things that like they think in one way and then they see like they see the other side as the enemy and we have to go to war with them. We have to fight that idea. But there's also a lot of information and knowledge that comes here, so it's like that's beneficial no matter what side you're on. So I think these conferences are great. That's why I come to them. And just like meeting other people and like especially like I get it, we're still in kind of an echo chamber here, we're still in a bubble. Like if we don't have like I would love to like have AOC at a conference like this and like let's have a debate where we're like we don't just yell insults but we actually talk about the problems and like the root causes and actual solutions instead of just like you're a bad person. Like that's what I'd ultimately love to see, but I think this is still a great start in spreading the information and teaching younger people to learn some of the things that they weren't taught in school.
That's well said. I'm just going to zoom in on your name tag.
Dan Taxation is Theft Behrman. I lawfully changed.
Say that again.
I'm Dan Taxation is Theft Behrman.
And point to the red dot again, and
that's me right there.
And say guilty.
Guilty. That's me. I'm guilty.
Thank you.